Shalom, Royal Family. The class you are about to hear is taught by the Honorable Yudhe Beit Nun Sophie Yudhe many years ago. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Visit us at www.yahweh144000.com. Also, Royal Family, you can enroll in classes designed for the Godhead at www.universityofyahweh.org. Enjoy.
Yahweh is committed to you. Yahweh is committed to bless you. That's Yahweh's commitment to you, to bless you. But Yahweh believes in a two-way street. He's a conditional God. I will do this for you on condition that you do by me like you want me to do by you. See, I'm committed to you. I'm already. You don't have to ask me for my commitment. I come committed. So what's holding up the show? Your commitment to me. That's all. I'm honest, so I require you to be honest with me. That's the way it is. I do you good. I live to do you good. I require you to do good by me. It's not an option. How many understand that? It is not an option. That's how we build. I come trustworthy. I come to you and I have established my trustworthiness. So what do I require from you? To be trustworthy. I must be able to trust you. To run our nations and family business enterprises in a trustworthy manner as a steward of trust. I must be able to trust you. That means that all of my people that have a mindset to steal have to give that mindset up and not steal anymore. The law of Yahweh said, thou shalt not steal. I do not steal. We cannot have a profitable relationship if you steal from me, any more than you could have a profitable relationship with me if I stole from you. That's not negotiable, that we must be able to trust each other. It's an absolute must. It's an absolute requirement. That's non-negotiable. It's like getting married. And if I commit to you, if I commit myself to you and you say you commit yourself to me and I catch you stealing from me, we have to get a divorce. And you won't be able to go to a lawyer and get half of my assets. See, we have a prenuptial agreement. I have the papers already filled out. It's called prenuptial. Before we get married, I lay down all the conditions. And the conditions are that you must be absolutely moral. That's all. And if you violate the contract of morality and turn to be immoral, we are going to get a divorce, and you have to give it all up. I'm building the kingdom of good. How many admit the world needs a good kingdom on the planet? A good kingdom is needed. All right? Can you imagine somebody that does not want to see a kingdom of good established? Yes, it's imaginable. The world is full of good, bad people. And bad people only want to see a bad world continue. Yes. They call bad fun. They say, let's go have a good time doing bad things. Praise Yahweh. I'm happy man. You're looking at a happy man. That's me. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy. And I'm here to help you be happy if you want to be happy. Praise Yahweh. All of you that want to go to heaven after you die, go to church Sunday. Please. This is not the place for you. That's right. Everybody want to go to heaven after you die. You just go on, follow the preacher. Don't come here. This is not where you belong. That's a promise that will never be fulfilled, and you have no proof of it either. And there's been nobody in the history of the planet that ever came back from nowhere and said how it is there and how you're going to be when you get there. You're not going nowhere but to hell if you don't be with Yahweh. You already live in that. All who's willing to wait, live a life of hell, and then go to heaven afterwards. This is not the place for you. I want to make that clear. But everybody, every one of you that want to live in heaven on earth while you live, this is the place for you. You want heaven now in this lifetime? This is the place for you. That's what I provide. I bring my reward with me. All who want plenty of milk and honey in the now, then that's what Yahweh is about. All who want to die to get rich or don't want to be rich, you just don't belong to me. I'm just glad to know about you, but you're not anybody I want in my kingdom. The blessings of the Lord Yahweh just makes you rich. That's the way it is. I'm proof of that. And all who follow me, you're proof of that. Nobody can follow me and be poor. Impossible. Poor people are unwelcome in heaven. You can't be poor and go to heaven. It's no way to go. What you gonna do in heaven? Poor. Heaven is a rich place. What? I said heaven is a rich place. I know some people think all riches is determined by how many dollars you have. I understand. But you don't understand. Yes, the money comes too. Riches of money comes too. But your poverty comes from your mindset. That's right. How does one man born in the ghetto get out and be rich? He has a mindset that's different from the rest of those people that stay in there. You have to face that as a fact. That's real. You need a brand new mindset. That's all. That's what the Bible meant when it said, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's what the Bible meant when it says, cast off the old mind, the old man, and take on a new man. That's all that means. That's what that means. Get rid of that old mindset and take on a new mindset. There will be no AFDC checks in heaven. I'm sorry, it just won't. There will be no welfare checks in heaven. Neither will there be Medicaid. All of y'all that's hustling Medicaid now, boy, they're going to fix you up pretty soon. What you going to do when it's your time to be in heaven? Medicaid won't be there. See, you tell your friend, what, heaven, there'll be no more sickness, so how you going to be hustling Medicaid? You getting the picture? No food stamps in heaven. And all of you that want to hold on to that, see, you have a serious problem. You have a mentality that's unreal. I mean, your whole life is about AFDC, welfare, and food stamps. And none of that is acceptable in heaven. So what are you going to do? Well, I'll hang on to this as long as they got it. Then I'll switch. Or then you'll be a foolish virgin. That makes you a foolish person. All of a sudden, you're going to be qualified. All of a sudden, you're going to stop being lazy and just turn smart overnight. You spent your whole life with an AFDC welfare food stamp mentality. Huh? Your whole life is built around it. And you're going to tell me that suddenly you're going to just jump up and walk in heaven with your old mindset? When the white man cuts it off, it doesn't mean your mindset changed. You still have an old, lazy, poor, welfare mind. You still no good. You just no good. What good are you? What good can you do in heaven? What can you do in heaven when you've been sitting down for 35 years, waiting on the government's dole? There's no dole in heaven. Isn't that something? Boy, that's rough, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. So those who love this life like that, what are you going to do when the change comes? The change is coming in your face. Don't you see it? I'm bringing a change about in your face. Don't you see it? I'm not begging you to give it up. I'm just teaching you how it is. You can take it or leave it. Isn't that something? You act like the government must take care of you the rest of your life. And AFDC is never going anywhere. Food stamps will always be. That's what you really think. It'll always be. Slavery was over in 1865. And you still holding on like, oh, y'all better take care of me. They've already cut you off. You think, oh, I'm still getting food stamps? They cut off your children. They cut you off from having babies. That's cut off. What have you built for them? You're not going to have any more. They're not going to have any because just as soon as they turn 12, they're going to put them on birth control pills. They're already programmed to take it. So what? You won't be living in nothing in just a few years. What? So you already cut off. Everything about you cut. Cut up, cut out, and cut off. What are you teaching your kids? Huh? They cut off too, because you cut off. You cut off, they cut off. They already cut off. Anybody want to stand up and challenge me and tell me they're not cut off? Nobody can challenge what I teach. I teach the real thing. What's the future for them? What future have you laid up for your children? You outside of Yahweh, I'm doing my thing. Well, what have you done for your children's thing? You can't deny I'm building one. I got Yahweh University set from the baby all the way through, all the way up, as high as you want to go. And I'll take every one of you that want to be right and good and moral. And everybody that's just clinging to the other nations. You better wake up and understand they have less and less for themselves in America. And I told you, I'm after you. My people, America, I'm after you. Yahweh is after you. And I'm going to get you, just you wait and see. If Yahweh has to dry up every job in America, he'll dry it up just to get you. It's one time you'll listen, boy, when you don't have enough money to buy food, your belly guard rise up, you start listening to logic. You suddenly become very logical. So I said, now, if I do this and don't do that, now let me see. All of a sudden you start trying to see stuff. Am I right? I mean, yeah, you start wanting to see things once stuff run out on you. As long as it's going good in your mind, then, well, Yahweh, give me a chance and forgive me, Lord, Forgive me, Lord. You know, I'll be better next time. The Day of Atonement is coming up. I'll atone. How many understand tonight is totally over for game? Game time is totally over. No more games. It's really through. Games are through. What are you going to do? Are you ready to be independent, self-sufficient? I'm establishing it. I'm ready to go as far and as fast as you're ready to go. How many's working on the case? You go out seeking and beating the bushes to find brothers and sisters who are ready to make a difference in life, in our lives. You doing it? Are you having success? Praise Yahweh. But then we're on our way. That's for sure. I love you. It's been a pleasure. Yahweh bless you with eternal life. Heaven on earth while you live forever. No more tears, no more sorrow, no more pain, no more hunger, and no more death. May all of those promises of Yahweh be yours eternally, and they are. Shabbat Shalom.
Greetings, Royal Family. Let's talk about the most prestigious private university in the universe, the University of Yahweh. It is here where students, parents, adults, and teachers study the divine mind of Yahweh Ben Yahweh, thus elevating them to contemplate and understand the loftier concepts and principles, enabling their minds to focus and think on an extraterrestrial level. This intellectual ability and unique set of skills supersede all base, mundane, and terrestrial thinking, thus allowing one's minds to open up and flourish with an overwhelming abundance of creative ideas and loftier concepts, making life and living more enjoyable. The University of Yahweh is woven deep within the fabric of the moral principles of truth, honesty, integrity, true holiness, righteousness, ethics, and justice for all. The University of Yahweh is designed for the Godhead, and this includes students, parents, adults, and the Godhead. In the University of Yahweh, the online platform, you gain a structured format to the approach of the divine mind of Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh Yahweh. We welcome you to visit our website at www.universityofyahweh.org. This platform is specifically designed for the Godhead and the Godhead family. The 144,000 chosen to rule in righteousness. We look forward to working with you as we prepare for rulership in righteousness. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Praise Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Beit Nun Sophie Yud-Heh-Wav-Heh. Shalom, Royal Family.